transit between colors, sizes, or even places. That's what we'll be covering in this video. How transitions work in CSS. First thing that you need to check is my HTML. First is a header, then it's a flexbox class in a div, right, to center the both divs. Then we have one with the parent class and another with the child class. So the flexbox, pretty simple, okay. Now the parent, which is a 400 for 400 square with a dark gray background color, and then you have the same thing, the same size of course, but with the border radius, so it's a white circle, it's the child. And as you can see here, it's a pretty round circle. What you want to do with this circle here, it's make it green by hovering. So we need to create a hovering pseudo class for the parent. When you hover the parent, the circle is going to be changed, the child. So we are going to come here and we are going to start creating here the dot parent, which is the one that we want to be reactive to the hover. And when you touch the parent, the child is going to go crazy. Then we come here and we can already put the background color of green, something like this, green yellow. Yeah, there you go. Now we go to the website, the web page, and we hover, and it goes instantly. But instead of going to and it changes the color, what you want to do, what you really want to do, is make a transition, make it smoother, make it take some more time to reach this green color. And to do that, we are going to come here and transition. The transition have 5 different properties: the normal, the delay, duration, property, and timing function. One is more important than all the others. Can you guess which one is it? Yeah, if you thought that the duration is the one, you are correct. Because without the duration, the transition is not even going to take place. Because the duration is how much time it takes from the start and end point. So let's put it 2 seconds, just so you can see. It also works with milliseconds, but with the seconds it's more usual. So 1 second now, and it's slightly faster. There we go. The duration, it's already covered. Let's go to the next one. Another one really important, it's this property one, which will allow you to choose which property is going to be animated, it's going to be transitioned. So if I come here and change the size of our circle, the child, and also if you add here transform, which is going to change the place, translate X, which is going to change to the right 100%, and we come here to the website already, hover, and it's going to take both transitions at the same time. Although if you come and put here transform and come here to the website, you hover it and the color is going to change automatically, but the transform is going to take more time. You can also do it the opposite way. If you come here and put the background here, it is going to change automatically the place, but the color is going to take a little bit more time. And with this, we can also specify the default one, which is the owl, and the owl is going to read all the properties equally. Now the transition delay, which is not really much used, can also use the milliseconds and seconds, and we are going to use 2 seconds, and well, I'm just going to show you one more time because it's not really useful. Now finally to the one that's really nice, the more complex one, the transition timing function. And this one can have the ease, which is the default one, which is smooth at the end and the beginning, the ease in, which is only going to take more time in the beginning, the ease out, complete opposite, which will take more time at the end, ease in out, which is smooth at both places, pretty much like the ease. And you can also use the Cabik Bezier, which you have already a lot of values by default, and you see the really fast speed, bro. Well, it's really complex. It is the beginning time, middle time, and ending time. It's not really worth working with the Cabik Bezier if you are not using this 1001, because those others are simply, yes, it can be customized, really cool and all, but I still prefer something like this. Oh wait, I saw something really interesting. The negative ones, it could be something really nice. Let me check. Oh yes, you could see, right? If you put something like in the negative, you can also put it come a little bit backwards and then forward, so it gets like an impulse. Well, if it's not to use those 1001 or negative ones, you don't really need to use the cubic wizard, because the ease in out or normal ease, it's really smooth, really fast, and almost everyone uses it. Now, next, also the steps and the step end, which after the duration time finishes, it's going to step at the end position, and the step start is going to do the opposite. It's going to step right before the duration gets counted. Of course, it needs to wait for the delay, but it is going to instantly step to the last one at the beginning. Now, the only thing that's really missing out, it's the default transition, which is a shorthand, and for that you usually put the duration first. Oh, what? 0.5, and it's, yes, we need to put the seconds, the S for seconds, or MES for milliseconds. Then we should also specify the property that we are going to change. We are going to do it for all. Then you could also put the is in the timing function, or this one that I really liked, the cubic wizard, in which you go like this, and then you can put the delay as well. Well, I'll just put 2 seconds of delay. So you wait a little bit, then you come backwards, there you go. Now I'm going to put here 0, and then you might ask me, why do we have so many values with no commas? It's because the comma is reserved for different properties. In this case, I can change this transform to change with the color. So only the transform makes sense to take impulse and go to the next place. Now the background color can simply be something like 1 second of duration and is in out, and doesn't have to have a delay as well. Okay, 0.5 seconds of delay. In this case, you can apply different transition values for each individual property. Let's check it out. So it's going to do the thing while white, and then on at the end is going to come green. I'm Diogo, and with this you've learned how to create transitions in CSS.